Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Steve and we're going to do some vibe coding. What is vibe coding? Well, I'll tell you in a minute, but in short, it's a way to preserve Blender's native environment while using advanced tools like text-to-prompt AI, agents, and other things that are going to be able to work in the background and make add-ons not so boring and maybe a little bit of visual feedback. Now, this is a Py file that I got strictly from ChatGPT. And I'll just kind of pull this over, you guys can see. And there's my nice thumbnail. But what we do is we go through here and we put in some prompts, we'll get some code, and then we can test it inside of Blender. This one actually works, and if you're in edit mode, you can come in here and press Shift-Alt-Q, and I will be giving this away free. That way you guys can see it. It'll just be on the Patreon, just a free post. You don't have to sign up or anything. So Shift-Alt-Q will call a modal, and then if the mouse is over here, then you will symmetrize. If the right to the left, if you're over here, you'll do left to right. If you're top, you'll do top to bottom, or rather Z positive to Z negative if you wish, and so on. And it kind of repeats, and you can see that you have actual visual feedback. Right click will allow you to not set that. So if I want to set this here, I just left click place it. It is now geometry. It is what it is. The B mesh has been set. And if I don't like the way it looks here, I can symmetrize that way. Oops, let me do it again. And then if I want this to be more of a diamond shape, boom. And I just left click place it. And now I've got a completely different mesh object. And symmetrizing is something you need to do anyways. Instead of pulling up the standard symmetrize operator, whoops, it's only going to be over here in edit mode. So if I press F3 here, I can type in SYMM to get that and then symmetrize. And then you've got to figure out where the different axes are. With this, using vibe coding, all you have to do is place the mouse where you want it to be, and it will symmetrize Y negative, Y positive. Same with the Z axis, and then X negative to X positive, respectively. And if you press 1, then generally speaking, over here, what you'll see is you will have X negative and X positive, and then you'll have Z positive, and that 100% looks like a number 2, but it is what it is. And then you'll have, let's see if we can do a better Z. And you have Z negative. Then if we come over here, you'll have, generally speaking, Y negative, and then Y positive, respectively. And so that will kind of give you a little idea of what you're looking at in your mesh and kind of get you a little practiced up. So then what is vibe coding? It's a creative approach to coding where you blend technical logic with artistic intuition, building tools, effects based on a feel and visual feedback rather than just a raw code structure. Pop-up windows, standard sidebar and panel add-ons. In Blender, vibe coding means writing scripts that look good as you make them. You'll see shapes appear, lights move, shaders respond. It's all about coding with mood in mind. It's not just about programming, it's designing the experience of your add-on or scene while you code. And it keeps Blender and the native tools extremely relevant, which I think is beautiful because preserving Blender is the goal, I think, of everyone in the community as we watch new tools, new advancements, and things come out that we think could wipe out jobs. Instead, you could do vibe coding. You can get in there and make it more intuitive. You can make it more visual, which is the direction all of this is going anyways. And so now you can see I've got a new prompt in here that says, let's turn this into add-on code. It's just a super simple prompt, but what it's going to do is it's going to put the behead in, and it's going to do the BL info, and it's going to have versioning, things like that, the names. So it says Steven, Mr. Steve 3D, category mesh, You can change all that. And location edit mode, Shift-Alt-Q. It's putting in some good information for us. So I just copy paste the Py file in. And this is something you're going to have to do first. Otherwise, when you go to install it, it's just going to disappear. Even though it has a register unregister, it's just not going to show up inside of the edit and preferences. And it's going kind of slow today, to be honest, but It's okay. Let's see how it goes. Just about done. All the checks here. We've got the if else checks. Let's check an axis. Bmesh. Backups. Creates a bmesh object, and then it'll apply it afterwards. And cool. Okay, this looks like we're done. It's got the register in here. This would come out if you were using the Serpent's add-on creator. You would take that out, but I'm not going to, so I'm just going to copy this. And inside of the scripting workspace, I'm just going to click New, Control-V, Paste, and we'll go to Text, and we will save as, and this file name doesn't matter. This one does, so if I save this as the SYMM testing_1, just to give it an iteration. Oops, where did I save it? Save as in documents for some reason. Okay, that's fine. And now I want a fresh file here, so I'll come back over. Oops, I don't need to do that. So what we'll do is we'll stay in the layout if I can. Go to Edit, go to Preferences, and we want to install this. So it's under add-on. This is not going to have the manifest file, so we're not going to worry about that. We'll go to Install. I'll go to Documents. And I forgot a key point, so I got to go all the way back over here. And I'll do this again, but this will be .py. So now that I've done that, that will actually be in the documents. So when I go switch back over, and I like to leave some of the mistakes in, at least the important ones that I think other people will end up making. And what you'll do is now you can go to Edit and Preferences, because I was going through there and you can't find it. So you'll install from disk, and now we'll see the PY file, because that's what it's looking for here. So if we just go ahead and click this, we'll see Vibe Coding Symmetry Visualizer. That's installed now. So now we should be able to come over here. Let's do a little something, little Control B bevel here, and let's bevel this side. And that's nice. So what we want to do is go into edit mode so we can see the visual, get the visual feedback, Shift Alt Q, and look at that. Now we've got an add-on. Pretty cool. So top to bottom, excuse me, Shift Alt Q, top to bottom, it gets it. I want to go from the, if I press 1, I'll be able to figure that out. I want to go from Y negative to Y positive. So I'm going to put the mouse over here, Shift Alt Q, and left click, place it, and boom, we got it. That's basically it. So I'll keep this part of the tutorial nice and short, and I appreciate everybody being here. If you want this, this code, I'm going to put it on Patreon absolutely free. Just go pick it up. If you guys find any other value here, I really appreciate a subscribe and a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.